Hi everyone, I'd like to do a presentation on the crying baby, and I have the perfect crying baby here. His name's Charlie. How old is he, Shannyn?
He'll be 15 weeks on Saturday.
15 weeks on Saturday. He's had a tough time. He's had tongue issues. He's had feeding issues. Shannyn, has he had, do you think he's had food intolerance issues?
I actually think it's just his tie related.
Yep, tongue tie related.
Because he's tolerating full cow's milk when he has formula top-ups.
Yeah.
Cow's milk formula. I haven't changed my diet again and he's tolerating it fine.
That's right. You've had to take some medications to help with breast milk production?
Yes. So I'm still on Motilium.
Yep, Motilium.
And obviously all the natural lactation boosting things.
Yeah.
I'm not on any medication for vasospasm anymore.
Shannyn's also had vasospasm, which is a really painful condition of the breast. The reason I'm here and I'm hardly looking at you is Shannyn's sitting here breastfeeding Charlie, and Charlie cries, and we had a quick chat when Shannyn was driving here, so we made sure we met at the right clinic location, and Charlie was screaming his lungs out. Now, crying is biological, and we do things for a reason. Babies do things for a biological reason, and Shannyn is nodding her head. Charlie's number 4 in his family, so by the time you've had 4, Charlie's not the loudest. No, Shannyn has louder children than Charlie. Has a big sister who's quite amazing. So Shannyn's breastfeeding Charlie. Shannyn's given me permission to film this, to film breastfeeding. There is breastfeeding on this video, so if you don't want to see it, turn your screen off now. You will see a crying baby. You will see some osteo techniques. And what I'd really like to show you is how I unwind the diaphragms. So we've got this lower diaphragm, this upper diaphragm, and this whole tongue jaw region as diaphragms. And if we feed Charlie too much, he's gonna not cry enough, maybe, but is he still refluxy, Shannyn?
Not as much. He's had a few epic vomits since his second tie release. But I think it's been more, he's fed more effectively, so he's just filled up too quickly.
Let's add that in.
Yeah.
We don't really know what happened with Charlie, except that he definitely needed a tongue tie revision, and he went to a really great dentist who is well known in Melbourne for doing them. And that was done at, that was early, Shannyn, 3 weeks?
He had one done, he was about 15 days old, I think.
15 days old.
And then he had it revised last Wednesday, so 1 week ago.
So he had it done at 15 days, 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 1 day.
Yeah.
And I treated him after, and he did find it quite traumatic. He was very upset, and I treated baby Charlie before that as well, and treated him after, and he was quite traumatized. But he responded well to treatment, and he wasn't traumatized pretty much after that first treatment, Shannyn. Yeah. But he just never did attach. And I think the thing about a really good tongue tie revision, however it's done, snip or laser, whichever laser, is that the mum says the next feed is better. And you didn't get that.
With the first release, there was an improvement, but it wasn't that magical feeling that I felt with
magical. Women say magical.
Yeah.
All women without talking to each other.
It was literally like, especially I think back to my second.
Yes. Yes.
He was my most successful of the 4.
Yes.
That was just instantly magical. The feed was different. It felt perfect.
Did all 4 of your babies have the tongue tie situation?
Yeah.
All four have
had upper lip and posterior tongue ties.
Upper lip and posterior tongue tie. All 4 have been revised.
No, he's the first who's had all have had
one tongue tie release.
Charlie's the only one who's needed the second.
Perfect. So after the second, our theory, Shannyn and I were talking before, Charlie has grown really long through all of this. And the tongue is really attached all the way through to the diaphragm and through to the back as well. And when babies grow long, it's really challenging for them. Are you falling asleep, Charlie? I'm going to have to prod Charlie. Okay, so we're going to transition Shannyn and Charlie to the table. And some of this won't be good video because you're just a screen sitting there and I haven't. You'll have to really subscribe and get on board if you want me to get a videographer, which has been recommended to me. And right now you're just a computer. So we're going to have Shannyn transitioning. We're going to have to play with tables and all kinds of things here. So let's go, Shannyn. Shannyn, oh, can you come round to that side? Where's baby Charlie? Baby Charlie.
Here he goes.
He's on board with the crying already. I think we'll come closer. Oh, baby Charlie. We're just going to set up. Pick him up, Shannyn. We're just going to set up the tripod of my camera. The tripod crystal bowl. Sorry, everyone. Charlie, how are we doing? Oh, this is better.
Oh no.
Can you put Charlie back on the table? I just want to... This is only for camera.
Ready?
Oh, I think that's good. Hey, Charlie. Shannyn, I'm actually going to ask you not just to be a mum, but probably to grab my computer. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
Now, we'll do it in a minute. Hey, Charlie. Hey, baby Charlie. How are you? Oh, there's Charlie. Oh, can you tell me... Actually, we're all right. Can you tell me all about it? What happened?
Is Mummy a meanie?
What did Mummy do? Oh, there's lights. And so I'm holding his diaphragm and the back of his head and you're breathing? So I haven't treated Charlie. I'm running around being excited now and holding a baby. Nice birth without a vomit.
It's getting better.
He had the second tongue tie release last
Wednesday,
1 week ago. I'm holding his diaphragm and he's breathing better, Shannyn.
Yep.
Now, if I get Shannyn to cry, she's going to buy me a bottle of champagne. I'm going to try real hard because this is a story. This is a story. Charlie, you're the crying baby. Babies are so funny. They cry at home and they come to the osteo and they prove their parents to be absolute liars. He's so relaxed, Shannyn. So have you noticed in his posture, in his breastfeeding attachment, a relaxation in any way?
Sometimes.
What do you mean?
Sometimes overnight he's a pip. When he's tired and at night he can't feed. When we first got home, he was great and I could do side laying feeding, and it was like, I was like, hallelujah.
What was his neck doing differently with that?
No idea, but before that, I couldn't feed him laying on my side. He just wouldn't attach.
Yep.
But he's been attaching side
We
laying.
have to try something then.
He's been fussy with that though.
Right, but we're going to try the lying down. Would you mind if he tried to find your nipple? Have you tried that?
I've done that. We actually had a bath on, I don't remember what day it was, one of the days last week. After you had it done, we had a bath together, and so that he could have free access and try baby-led attachment, and he had a really good feed in the bath.
Oh. Then did he vomit?
No.
Yes, good.
No, he didn't vomit after.
Good. Okay.
His vomiting has decreased.
Yeah.
But he's still... it was funny this morning. I said to him, like, you're so cheeky, aren't you? And he smiled and then he picked a bit. I'm like, you did that on purpose, didn't you?
Charlie.
So he's cheeky, Charlie.
There's something else we needed to talk about. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Now, that was wind. That was his diaphragm and wind. Now, I will show you, and we haven't got a very good model, Charlie, because normally he'd be all wound up, but he's totally a different baby today. And he wasn't totally a different baby after the first release because maybe it wasn't totally released and he didn't have that magical feed that changed the function of the feed that allowed the structure to be more biological. Now, I'm going to tell Shannyn and the people at home, he's quite restricted in his thorax.
Yep.
So, but he's now 15 weeks old with this. Now, this is the position. And did you notice the breath?
Yeah.
So when you get them like this, Shannyn, can you come around and, I don't know how you're going to do it. You're my best videographer. And I need you to put the camera, maybe just put the screen down. And we're going to show everyone. I've got his head, I'm extending. Now, a few minutes ago, he couldn't extend. And Shannyn, he hasn't done that.
No.
He hasn't done that. And then you want the back extended too. Gee, you are a good model, Charlie. And you can push in here.
That's better.
You can push in here to comfort. And they like it. Do we like it, Charlie? He gave a squeak. I was like, oh, Charlie. Are you going to vomit?
Are you going to crack it?
So that's a good one. I get parents to do that because their belly sits on their beautiful legs and they breathe into their back. Charlie, you're the best model. Now, I'm going to put Charlie on Charlie's tummy. Shannyn, go to the front of Charlie again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you fix the...
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do this, Shannyn. You are amazing.
It's a bit sliding.
That's okay. You're amazing. Charlie's on his tummy. And tongue-tied babies, notoriously...
Hi.
Oh, don't do that. Charlie!
Hi.
Charlie's never...
He's never done that.
Charlie! He's doing Superman legs. Are you talking to your mum?
Hi.
And he's not splaying his elbows. So tongue-tied babies that are compromised, they tend to splay their elbows out and they don't have this beautiful frame.
He wasn't doing that last week.
Charlie. Oh, Charlie's amazing.
Dribbling everywhere.
Charlie. And so now, this is a 15-week-old baby.
He's ready to roll.
He's ready to roll. He's ready, having just had a tongue-tie release a week ago. He's ready to put his bottom in the air and find strength in his arms. That's a boy. You did so well. They tend to get very tight in here. So when you have them in this position, like this, and they're breathing, you're amazing. Look at the people at home. I'm baby Charlie. My husband has been told that baby Charlie's actually going to come and live with us. And Shannyn was going to agree, but now look at you. I think I've lost him, Shannyn.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry, Jace. We'll have to find another one. He's so beautiful. Hi, everyone at home. Hi, everyone at home.
Can you see yourself?
Hi, everyone. I think that's enough for you guys at home. I'm going to do another video in a minute because I'm going to actually spend some time. I mean, I've been treating Charlie this whole time. I've never known Charlie to not cry. I don't get my champagne. I'm going to have to pinch you. Oh, Charlie. Or vomit. He hasn't done any of that.
No, he hasn't done epic
We were talking last week about what kind of... Oh, sorry if I've confused you with another mum. But were we talking about anti-refluxy meds? Yeah.
We were getting to the point where I was like, he's, especially in the car, he's screaming so hideously.
Giving up feeding.
Oh, I was so
Giving
close.
up. I had to talk you out of it.
I was so close.
I think you came 2 weeks ago, or the Monday.
Yeah.
And you were saying...
I saw you and then I saw his paediatrician and both you and she said that his tongue was still an issue.
Yeah.
You told me to give it a few days.
Yeah.
I think you told me to give it a week or two and then call Kestenberg.
Yeah. And I was doubting if you could do it.
And I was...
Because
I went to the...
I'll cut you off. Because I was apologising because I felt like I was asking you to put yourself through so much pain.
Well, I spoke to the paediatrician and he was actually having a bottle... When I was at the paediatrician, he was just clicking constantly. It was just click, 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 and then he puked. And it was me knowing that stopping feeding wasn't the answer.
Yeah.
Because
he was still struggling to feed off a bottle and maintain his nutritional intake because he was just vomiting everything up because he was sucking so much air down. So I literally turned around and I went, I've got to take him back and bring. So I emailed the clinic and got in and
got
sorted.
the review.
Yeah.
Bye everyone. We're gonna blow your jug. Hey. Can Shannon come round? Oh! I think it's still recording. It's just gone black screen. Shannon, come around and press. Just hang on. Charlie, be a good boy.
I'll hold it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now Shannon, my screen went black, so I screamed.
A little bit of vomit.
Shannon, can you get Shannon's gonna have to just take her mask down. There's a problem with masks. Did you? Oh, you're vomiting still. That's that babies are not playing many games with their mums out in public to stick out their tongue.
Yummy.
This is a 21st birthday video, Charlie. Can you, Shannon, get him to stick out his tongue? Where's Mum?
Charlie.
He raised his jaws free. His jaws free. Copy Mum. Charlie. Never work with babies, huh? Ooh. Charlie.
Papa. Where are you? Nope, is that too interesting, is it?
He's too pretty. He's just too pretty.
Jobs. Where's your tongue?
So Shannon's sticking out her tongue, and we did it. Did we do it last?
Yeah, he was
did
copying
do it,
last time.
But it's so important, and it's being missed with masks. We'll say goodbye. Bye, Charlie. Can you grab Charlie?
Of course I can.
Alrighty.
You were meant to scream.